The traditional media stocks, especially the cable television plays, have been absolutely obliterated in this market. But I remain a big fan of non-traditional media, including video games. And Take-Two Interactive may just be the best video game maker around. Here's the company that created Grand Theft Auto, the most popular game franchise, maybe the most popular franchise of anything of all time, with a host of other popular titles like Red Dead, Max Payne, Borderlands, BioShock, Civilization, and Evolve, along with a ton of great sports titles like MLB 2K and NBA 2K. Now, Take-Two reported a nuanced quarter on Monday, which showed without a doubt that the company has enough intellectual property to put up good numbers from its catalog and its digital transformation. It shows me that even when there's no new big game, this company has a much higher level of profitability than the old Take-Two. Take-Two is up 39% over the last 12 months. It's given us a quick 9% gain since we last spoke to the CEO in May. But if you believe in the company's product lineup, especially the sexy new iteration of NBA 2K is coming out in September, then I think you could have a buying opportunity here with the stock down more than 2 points from its highs. Don't take it from me. Let's check in with Strauss Zelnick, the chairman and CEO of Take-Two Interactive. Hear more about what's next for his company. Mr. Zelnick, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, Strauss. Have a seat.
Nice to see you.
Strauss, I got to tell you, this quarter showed me that structurally you have higher margins than we ever thought. Certainly when I met you, I didn't think that the company, if it didn't have a big GTA release, could do these kinds of numbers. It's changed.
It has changed, and we've reached a point where we can project profitability on a going forward basis, really, year in, year out, and that's a big change. We also have $1.2 billion of cash on the books.
Now, but I want to talk about this NBA thing, because we can talk a lot about Grand Theft, and I know that you said don't ever put any game in the same sentence as Grand Theft, so I apologize for that. But September 29th, this NBA 2K it has a really fabulous following. It's getting more following each year, right?
It is, actually. It's been growing steadily, and of course, NBA also offers an opportunity to stay engaged online. We sell virtual currency, and that builds up our recurrent consumer spending, which has been a big part of our story. Recurrent consumer spending was 25% of our net revenue in this past quarter.
Yeah, I think that's terrific. I want to talk about China for a second, because China's going crazy for basketball. Stephen Curry's going to be on the cover of NBA 2K for one of them. I know that you also have Harden and Anthony Davis. He's in China with Under Armour. They love him. The Chinese love NBA 2K, don't they?
They do. NBA 2K Online in China is the #1 online PC sports title in China with 27 million registered users. It's a big business for us in China.
Now, I know that they're going to ban the ban on video game consoles, but this game's already in China. But that could actually, if things work out, that could help.
Yeah, there's a change. The business in China has historically been a free-to-play business, an online business. Consoles entering the market is potentially a very good thing for us with a massive middle class, a middle class that's bigger than our entire populace here in the United States. This could be a game changer, but it isn't yet. It's early days.
I know, and you never overpromise and you never underdeliver. I've got to ask about a number that I thought was shocking in your conference call. The monthly average users, Grand Theft Auto, the trajectory, higher than almost anything other than Facebook.
40% growth year over year.
For what?
And this is a game that we initially launched very nearly 2 years ago.
But what has that? I mean, what has that staying power? I'm trying to think of the analog. You've been in entertainment all your life.
It's pretty unusual. I mean, we try not to take too much credit for our success because we're mostly focused on delighting consumers, but we think that's a good statistic that tells you consumers are indeed delighted and they're staying engaged, and the numbers reflect that as well.
They're amazing. Now, there's a game, sometimes I put on my younger hat or maybe different cultural hat, but you talked about Mafia 3. And now I'm just going to read what you said in the call because I didn't know why anyone really wants this, but you're going to have to explain it to me. You can build your own crime empire in a fictional New Orleans circa 1968. Why would I want to build my own crime empire in a fictional New Orleans 68? Because it sounds like people want that.
Everyone wants that.
No.
Everyone wants that. You know, I think the notion of anti-heroes dominates the video game business, and I'm not sure why that's the case.
Okay.
But it is the case.
Now, the two different sides in that are, you've got a Vietnam vet comes back and he's up against a mafia family.
Yes, he is.
And people like that too.
I think people are going to love it. But as you know, we always wait to see how it turns out. We think it's going to be great.
No, okay,
it looks beautiful.
Really I was going to ask you, it's experiential, right? Because you were trying to describe it, but words often fail to describe what attracts a person to a new video game.
I think that's right, and particularly because there's a story element, but then you have your own ability to create your own experience. That's different than any other major entertainment medium.
Well, one of the things that I thought was important for your situation is that when I think about Grand Theft Auto and I think about the way the analysts used to look at your stock, it used to be, okay, not until another Grand Theft Auto would we ever want to touch that stock. That has definitely changed.
Right, I think the whole notion of a catalyst has changed, and everyone sees us now as a leading interactive entertainment company. We're number 3 in the marketplace, right. And we have the best intellectual property in the business. We believe we have the best teams in the business. We own the bulk of our intellectual property. That creates an opportunity to deliver an experience for consumers and the associated revenues and profits on a regular basis.
Yeah, it's no longer episodic, and the fact is you got the best balance sheet in the industry too, which will matter if an opportunity comes up.
It's a strategic asset.
I like that. Okay. Take-Two Interactive is just some story, I really got to tell you. Thank you, Strauss Zelnick, for explaining it to us the whole way. And that's how people make really big money. After the break, I'll try to make you more money. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.